What if your grocery bill doubled every day? What if a loaf of bread cost trillions of dollars? This isn't fiction, it happened in Zimbabwe. Today, we're diving into one of the worst cases of hyperinflation in history. Zimbabwe once had one of Africa's strongest economies. So how did it collapse into chaos and trillion-dollar banknotes? Let's rewind and break down the rise and crash of Zimbabwe's economy, step by step. Before 1980, Zimbabwe was known as Southern Rhodesia, a British colony. It had rich farmland, strong exports, and a stable currency. In 1980, Zimbabwe gained independence. Robert Mugabe became prime minister. At first, the economy stayed strong. But trouble was brewing underneath. In 1997, Mugabe made a disastrous decision. He paid war veterans huge, unplanned bonuses, billions of Zimbabwean dollars. This sparked a market crash. The Zimbabwe dollar lost over 70% of its value in one day. Then came the costly Congo War in 1998, and things only got worse. In 2000, Zimbabwe began forcibly seizing white-owned commercial farms. The idea was land justice, but the execution was chaotic. Farms were taken without compensation. Many went to political allies instead of experienced farmers. Agricultural output collapsed. With collapsing agriculture and rising deficits, the government needed cash. So what did they do? They printed it. A lot of it. The Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe began mass printing money to pay salaries, debts, and subsidies. Prices skyrocketed. Basic goods disappeared. Foreign investors ran away. In 2008, hyperinflation reached record-breaking levels. Prices were doubling every 24 hours. Monthly inflation hit 79.6 billion%. The government printed a $100 trillion note, but it still wasn't enough to buy basic groceries. By 2009, the Zimbabwe dollar was worthless. The government abandoned it. Zimbabwe started using the US dollar, South African rand, and other foreign currencies. Inflation disappeared almost overnight. But the damage to public trust was done. In 2016, Zimbabwe introduced bond notes, pegged to the US dollar. Then in 2019, a new currency, the RTGS dollar, was launched. But people didn't trust it. Inflation returned. And the cycle of economic instability began again. So what caused Zimbabwe's economic disaster? Uncontrolled government spending. Poor land reform. Excessive money printing. Loss of trust in institutions. It's a powerful reminder, no matter how rich a country is, bad decisions can destroy everything. Thanks for watching. If you found